smartphones will continue to be one of the major earnings contributors, but we think overall earnings growth from smartphone next year in 2021 will be only about 12% or so. This will be on the back of 10% increase, about 10% increase in shipments.
Remember, late last year, Samsung Electronics delayed the shareholder policy announcement towards the end of January. What are your expectations? And at this point, are we going to start seeing Samsung Electronics as a dividend play, perhaps?
We view Samsung's pending announcement on new shareholder returns later this month as a potential catalyst for the stock. We expect company to pay out one-time special dividend, but more importantly, they will come up with a roadmap for future dividend payouts and buybacks. I think that's what investors are most interested in. We think given the company's almost 100 trillion won cash on the balance sheet, they should be able to return sizable cash to the shareholders in the coming years and also use the remaining for M&As in high growth areas.
How much money do you think that they would set aside for buybacks? Sanjeev, do you have a number?
They have 100 trillion won, Korean won, on the balance sheet that can be used for shareholder returns. Of course, not all of that will be used. This year, the shareholder returns, in their previous shareholder returns policy, they promised about 10 trillion won in annual dividend payouts. I think this is likely to go higher in the coming years.
And what would that mean for the stock price, which has just been on a tear, up 2% today, and I think 100% down 12 months?
Of course, that's positive. From our perspective, we think improving visibility on Samsung's new growth drivers that include foundry, 5G, and automotive chips, etc., and its declining dependence on the cyclical memory business in the mid to long term, it strengthens our conviction that the stock will re-rate. Even though the stock has done very well in the last 6 and 12 months, it's trading at a big valuation discount to its peers like TSMC.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just want to clarify. 6-month return is 58%. Sherry?
Thank you very much for the opportunity there. Sanjeev, I want to just get a quick line from you in terms of what your forecast is for Samsung's foundry business. A lot of people are talking about how the company is trying to play some catch up with TSMC on this part of the segment. What are your thoughts on that? Will that be some segment that would really move the needle for Samsung Electronics down the road?
Yes. We are quite positive on the company's non-memory semiconductor business that includes foundries, CMOS image sensors, and application processors. We see significant growth opportunity in the next 3 years. For foundries, current market share is about 17%, and we think 25% or slightly higher in the next 4 or 5 years is achievable.